concussion coming off that thing standing right here.
Now the PIG FDT Alpha gloves, they've been the standard for full dexterity tactical gloves for some time now. So what's full dexterity? It's just a fancy way of saying that they keep your hands free to do whatever you need. And with them on, you really can do whatever you want. I rarely have to take them off, not even for tearing down a gun, or at the range will text my wife to explain why I'm going to be late. They give you traction for manual labor, protect you from nicks and bruises, and when shooting, you intimately feel the gun. It's as close as bareback riding as you can get. Well, just recently, the PIG FDT Delta gloves came out. They were intended to be a lower cost option over the Alphas. I was a little bit worried about how the build quality would pan out for the Deltas, but so far, my worry was for naught. These things feel superb. I actually prefer the way the Deltas hug my hand, and for me, the rolled fingertips beat out the Alphas. Then as a vain bonus, I actually prefer the aesthetics of the Delta over the Alpha. I rather like the large logo on the back of the hand, and the PIG silicone grip decals are a welcome flavor while adding some traction. It's yet to be determined how long they're going to stay on there, but so far they really do help to lock that pistol in place and make dragging heavy objects a little less burdensome. These are all nice little changes, but to me the most noticeable difference is how much more slim your fingers and hands look while wearing the new PIG offering. Side by side, when wearing one of each glove, the Alphas really do kind of make your hand look as if it belongs to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And it's only accentuated next to these new streamlined Deltas. Yeah, I know it's not that important, but it's too obvious not to note, and the stark contrast almost makes me laugh. It's part due to the thinner material, but ultimately what it really is that tight fit on the digits. I mean, every finger is snug. I don't know how else to say it. They fit like a glove, a form-fitting sexy glove. The downside to this is it does take a few more seconds to get every finger fully in place, but once they're there, boy, look out, these feel good. And I have noticed that they become easier to get on and off as I wear them in and they begin to form to my hand. So head to head with the Alpha when comparing the full spectrum of dexterity, the Delta just might come out on top. Yeah, when flexing your fingers there is ever so slightly more resistance than when wearing the Alpha, but overall, because of the slim construction, you have a slightly better feel, and cramming your hand into that tight pair of jeans is finally possible. And though that shiny silver stitching that was once on the thumb and forefinger is gone, as I mentioned, these gloves are fully touchscreen compatible, and they work flawlessly through some miracle of science, or conductive fiber stitching, whatever. So all of this is fine and dandy, but for me to really love a pair of gloves, it has to excel while shooting. The less I notice them, the better, and at times, I've completely forgotten that they were on my hands. The back of the hand is masterfully ventilated, with a thin and breathable material, one of the byproducts of their goal to reduce cost, I guess. The palm is made from a single layer of protective yet thin synthetic and washable leather. When shooting in the rain after getting wet, my hands do dry out faster in the Deltas than with the Alphas. And overall, with the addition of those silicone decals, the grip really is better on the Delta. 2 thumbs up. But all these qualities of sensitivity do come with a price. It has been well established that these tactile tactical gloves are practically a disposable commodity. With regular use, you can burn through a pair in weeks or even days. I go into it assuming these will last for about 25 trips to the range before the fingers begin to blow out. That's largely because I am hard on them, moving steel, setting up targets, loading magazines, or punching bad guys. But as far as these pairs right here, they've endured about 5 outings. They show very little wear, and I expect them to last. Time will tell. A couple bonus features include the bar tacked paracord pull. That's not going anywhere. It also has an elastic wrist, so once they're broken in, they really should be quicker into action. Finally, they come in a variety of colors: black, coyote, ranger green, and carbon gray. And I'm always partial to the FD or coyote in this place for my gloves. So sure, for ultimate pure flexibility, the Alpha still reigns supreme. But for overall tactile dexterity, the Deltas are my new world champion. Between the two, I don't find that I lose any capabilities with the Deltas. In fact, they make some tasks easier. I'll see how the comparison pans out as time goes on, but for now, when choosing between the two, I find myself reaching for the PIG FDT Delta gloves more often than not. Bouncing back up. One more shot.